AITA. Am I the a-hole for ruining my friend's engagement? A few weeks ago, I went to Portland, Maine with my boyfriend. I had never been and only lived 2 hours away, so he thought it'd be a nice weekend trip for us. We had a great time exploring the city, eating out, and what's important to this story, visiting the lighthouses. While there, I posted on my Instagram a photo he snapped of me in front of one of the lighthouses he took me to. Now, for the past few months I've been helping my friend's boyfriend get ready to propose. Usual friends duties like sending him styles she expressed interest in, finding her ring size, proposal plans, etc. After he got the ring, he told me that he came up with a plan to propose during their yearly trip to Maine by renting an Airbnb, and proposing in the room so she wouldn't be the center of attention, which would be happening in a month or so. I told him that sounds great. So, fast forward, and they go to Portland, Maine this past week, and he proposes to her in front of the same lighthouse I had posted a picture at in the weeks prior. Super happy for them. I send my congratulations to both, and that's when things start to get weird. I hadn't heard back from them after sending a couple texts and trying to call, which I thought was weird having helped plan this, but figured they were newly engaged and enjoying this moment. It's now 2 days after, still no word from either, and then I finally receive a text message from him saying, "Hey, thanks for the congratulations and help with the ring. However, I'm bummed you went to the lighthouse weeks before and posted a picture at it. Intentional or not, it took away from something special I had planned and told you about. To say I was confused is an understatement." I responded with a question mark, and he explained that by me going to the spot he was proposing at weeks before and posting a picture there, he felt betrayed and I ruined their special moment. In addition to his message, I reached out to my friend to ask what was going on, and why I was also now blocked on Instagram, to which she responded completely berating me, swearing at me, telling me I ruined her proposal and made her and her fiancé feel betrayed, embarrassed and screwed over. She told me the first words out of his mouth after he proposed were that this was supposed to be special and I took that away from them. They're demanding me that I apologize and told me that I'm banned from their future wedding. I responded to this with my thoughts that a social media post from weeks ago shouldn't have any influence on their proposal, and that an apology is not in the cards. I did not argue, nor did I feel the need to, because I don't think I did anything wrong. I even sent back the screenshot of the original proposal plan he sent me, saying he was getting an Airbnb and proposing in the room. So, AITA. Am I the a-hole for going to Portland and posting a picture there before he proposed? NTA. Not the a-hole. Seriously. Do they own Portland? So self-centered. NTA. Not the a-hole. Wouldn't be surprised if he saw your pictures and changed plans last minute cause he liked that location better. Super sad though, that they can easily quit a friendship over this. You're probably better off without them. My theory. The guy also has a crush on OP, and or his fiancé believes he's too close with her. I agree. I think he saw the picture and thought, OP thinks the lighthouse is romantic, I will show how romantic I am by using the lighthouse OP likes. It's fine to use your fiancé's best friend as a source for info, and there's nothing shady about that. But if there's history of infidelity, or if there are potential issues about him being too close to his female friend, he might be thinking of OP when he decides on romantic things for his fiancé. And then he turns it around and blames OP for stealing ideas, to alleviate his own guilt. Or maybe his fiancé is jealous, and came up with that concept after being told, OP helped me plan this proposal and pick your ring and tell me what would be romantic, and she was super involved every step of the way, and we secretly planned this whole thing together. So I think they're making those nonsensical accusations to avoid blaming each other, or themselves, for the idea that the proposal at the lighthouse was done with you in mind. NTA. not the a-hole. There are people before you that already took pictures of the exact same lighthouse. And how were you supposed to know that he was going to deviate from his plans? And if a unique spot was so important, he had weeks to choose somewhere else. Anywhere. Also, how sad it is for your friend that after she got engaged, her fiancé started talking about you, thus ruining the moment completely. Take it as a blessing that these people are now out of your lives. Their wedding will be a self-centered nightmare. Be thankful you found out what a couple of a-holes they are during the engagement, because being in that wedding party would have been a nightmare for you. So he's gaslighting you and his fiancée? When you sent the screenshot of the original proposal plan, did you send it to her or only to him? Because I think he knows he's gaslighting everybody unless he has some mental issues. Anywho, this all sounds like bad news to me. Save the screenshot indefinitely in case they try to use his story against you in the future. As for them blocking you, now you know that he's a snake. If she saw the original proposal plan and she's still sticking with him, then that just shows she likes snakes. AITA for ruining my friend's engagement? You didn't ruin it. I don't know WTF he's doing. I would just start staying away from them. If he's going to set you up and blame things on you, then I wouldn't trust him anymore. And I wouldn't trust her judgment either. And your friends seem to have trouble understanding how time works. How can a post in the past ruin a moment in the present? Even if he had secret plans to propose in front of that exact same lighthouse, he could have changed his plans. Or, you know what, actually I think your post gave him the idea to propose there. He might have been afraid that his girlfriend thinks he's a copycat, so he twisted it for her and blamed you for stealing the place retrospectively. Either way, that's totally screwed up and he acts pretty crazy. Don't discuss with crazy. Save the post and the text in case other people chime in, but don't engage with them any longer. And I live in Portland, Maine. Guess I ruined it too. However, you guys are a-holes for traveling here from out of state during a pandemic. And I would literally search out every pic on IG posted of that spot and send them to her, 'cause I'm petty like that. Be glad the trash took itself out. And that's pretty weird actually, like obviously if he had told you about the lighthouse then you would be the a-hole. Did they see your pictures before he proposed there? Seems such an odd thing for them to throw your friendship away for. Is there anything else going on behind the scenes, do you think? When I first found out he was proposing I was quite surprised as they've both been unfaithful in some ways, and haven't had the healthiest relationship in the past. Though, they were my friends so I still tried to be supportive and helpful. My thought was that he did actually propose in the Airbnb, and the friend was disappointed that it wasn't some beautiful, scenic spot. Since you had just posted a beautiful picture in front of the lighthouse not long before, that was probably the first thing that came to his mind to save his $1. They are not good friends, and you are definitely NTA. Except for the fact that I really wanted to go back to Maine sometime, and I just can't because now you've ruined it for me. NTA. I hope your boyfriend proposes at their wedding. Burn down the lighthouse. It's the only solution. NTA. NTA. Ha 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 ha, are you serious? Oh my god. If you do talk to them again, and they insist on this absolute stupidity, tell them that 1. The plan you knew of and helped with involved a B&B and proposal in their room, so even if he did change his mind, you didn't even know, and 2. Tell them they're behaving like immature asshats. Do they even hear themselves? Tell them to grow up and get over themselves. They don't own the spot, and if something so little could ruin this for them, then I'm sorry for their fragile egos and frail relationship. And if they don't want to be your friend anymore, well, good riddance. Good God.